Hi, I'm Gerard, and I longboard.
Forget your cold date, lock me away. The world waits. Cuffs cut deep to the bones. We'll try to sleep. We'll try to sleep. I have these hands. Whoa, can't turn back time. And time can be a game, and we're losing this one.
So yeah, like one of the great things about longboarding is that anyone can pick it up. Like you don't have to be that good to enjoy it. Like for example, just like cruising around, it's very relaxing. So I guess that's one of the first things that kind of got me into it. I used to skateboard back in grade school and sometime in high school as well, but then I stopped. And then just about like January 2008, my friends started buying longboards, so I decided to try it, and that's pretty much how I got into it. Yeah, so if I had my way, I mean, I'd be doing all sorts of extreme sports, like skydiving, snowboarding, surfing all the time. But the thing is, I mean, these other sports aren't as accessible. And the thing about longboarding is, you know, you can just pick it up and get out of your house and just skate in the street. So I guess that's one of the many reasons like why I picked this sport in particular. And at the same time, like if you're talking about the Philippines, this scene's been getting big like the past year. You can get a longboard like pretty much anywhere. Like in the malls, Sector 9s are available like in the different stores, and there are also like a few specialty stores that you can like get like more specialized equipment like, if that's what you need. Yeah, so like back then I was more into freestyle, like the tricks, like board walking, shove-its and all that. I was never really interested in speedboarding. But then my friend Rafe kind of got me into it. And I mean, since there are more races going on as opposed to freestyle competitions, I figured, you know, I might as well. So that's pretty much how I picked it up. And from then on, like I've just been skating and just practicing a lot, like trying to push myself each time, like go faster and faster, and you know, do more challenging hills. So it's like it's a slow, steady progression. But because like you know, I have a lot of friends who do it with me, and I learn from them, and they learn from me as well. So we just keep at it, and I think that's, you know, it's mainly the reason why we're like all improving the sport. Yeah, so yeah, I try to skate as often as possible. I mean, whenever I have free time. But then like nowadays I've been busy with school and football, so it's kind of hard, and work as well. But yeah, so pretty much like whenever I have free time, like I probably end up skating like 3, 4, 5 times a week, and that usually ranges from like 30 minutes to a couple hours. So I guess it's pretty good. And of course, like in the weekends, we practice our speedboarding, like in Subic. So yeah, so with football, I guess in some ways it does help me with my skating. So, I mean, overall, like, you know, stamina resistance and that whole factor of like speed when kicking off. I guess like I get a lot out of football, like when it comes to that. Because of course our training, like, you know, the plyometrics and everything, so it helps us like be more explosive off the kick. So that helps me in my speedboarding. And at the same time, just my overall fitness. But I guess sometimes it also cuts into the time wherein I can skate, and even sometimes like I can't join some competitions because of it. Because of course I also have my, you know, obligations to like, the team and everything. But yeah, so the past 2 years, like I've pretty much joined almost all the competitions. Like the first one was it the Stoke freestyle event? I think it was a Stoke freestyle event, and I got like second there. And then I did the Sector 9 push race, which is really good. Like it's a good introductory. How do you say it? It's an introductory event to like longboarding and everything. Like people like, get into it through that. And that was a good event. Aside from that, of course, the Whiskey Hill races. Those are really good. It's a bit of like parang mas outlaw type race. And the 2 gravity games. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done like the past like 2 years. This November though, coming up, I'm gonna be competing in Australia, and I'm gonna be racing against the best in the world, and gonna be hitting speeds of just a few kilometers per hour shy of 100. So it's gonna be crazy. Like personally, I've never gone that fast yet. But yeah, we're working our way like up there, and it's gonna be an experience. But I'm excited. Yeah, longboarding, I definitely recommend it to anyone who's interested. I mean, it's a great sport. It's a great pastime. Aside from it just being fun, I mean, you meet a lot of pretty cool people from different walks of life and like, different backgrounds. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, best advice if you're gonna get into it. I mean, before you buy a board, you should probably buy a helmet first. It's the first thing. Buy a helmet, then get a board, and then learn how to stop. And then from there, you can just progress. So yeah.
From my car, I felt the beat in a lightning storm, with heavy rain and thunder like mountains torn. Yeah, when everything seems to wash away, I walked here with just 2 feet on the ground. Yeah.
Rolling?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Chilling. Skitching a car is fun. Going down the hill is faster and better though.
Oh yeah, I bought these like in Urban Outfitters 2 years ago.
Really? That's fucked up.
No, dude, it's true. Sa credits na. Hey, man. What's up?
Pretty good, man.
It's pretty good.
Yo, were you at Ponte last night?
No way.
I said this to myself, close the door on myself. Yeah, take me away. I felt something in a lightning storm. Like mountains torn, yeah, when everything seems